The median home price in Austin is $563,000. The median in Temple is $265,000. But before you go packing the U-Haul, watch this video. There are 5 hidden costs that can totally wreck your budget. We're gonna go over the cost of living here in Temple, Texas today. I hope y'all enjoy this video. If you're moving here, if you're thinking about moving here, please reach out to me. I help buyers every single day get into the right property. All right, let's get started. Listen, before we get into the details, here is the bottom line. The median home price in Temple, Texas is between $245,000 to $289,000. Renting a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home in Temple, Texas is gonna cost between $1,500 and $1,700. And yes, Texas does not have a state income tax. Those 3 facts alone are why people are packing up from Austin and moving here to Temple, Texas. But there is a lot more to the story. My name is Taylor Dash. I'm with EG Realty. I'm an agent and investor right here in Temple, Texas. So I'm going to give you both sides of it, what it costs to live here and what it costs to own a property here. Most agents are just going to say, hey, you should buy a home. You get the equity, you get the principal pay down, the taxes, whatever. We are going to get into it. I'm going to show you all the full numbers. We're going to go into depth on renting versus owning, and then other aspects of living in Temple if it differs from the rest of the state, really. We're going to start off with the cost of housing, because that's the biggest one, and really that is kind of the differentiating factor in the different markets in Texas. So Austin obviously is going to be a lot more, and what changes? It's really the housing. So let's get started with that. For owning a property, you have a median home price, $265,000. That's going to get you a really good, probably a new build for a first home. If you're a first-time home buyer, you just need a little bit of space, but you can also get like a 2,000 square foot property that's older. And then monthly, we're going to break down the numbers right here. You got $265,000 per month. 5% down, 10% down. What's the monthly payment with taxes and insurance? All right, for the rental side, apartments here are going to average around $1,150 up to like $1,600 per month. And then if you want to have an actual home, you're looking at between $1,200 and all the way up to around $2,000 per month. Here's what a lot of people miss. Rents in Belton are like 8 to 15% higher for the same exact property in Temple because of Belton ISD and then proximity to Lake Belton. Quick Temple versus Belton, since everybody asks. Temple is where the hospital is, where the jobs are. You're gonna have lower housing costs. Belton is where the lake is and where the higher rated school districts are, and you're gonna pay a premium for both. I think it's whatever suits you the best. I think if you put a high value on being close to the lake and your kids being in the best school district, I think that premium is worth it. So that's what matters most, is how you feel. Everything that I just mentioned is kind of more on the front end side. Now we're gonna talk about costs that some people may not even know to check. So the number one, the biggest cost that comes to my mind is the property taxes. I work with a lot of out-of-state investors, and some of them are like, oh, that's not bad, but a lot of them are like, what the heck? The property taxes are between 2 to 2.4% here. Some of them are actually a little bit lower, but that's more out in the rural area. Here's a hack, kind of. The new builds are going to be, they do blanket appraisal, so they're going to be valued similarly. The older builds, you could get a fully remodeled home. They're doing a blanket appraisal. So if most of the homes in the neighborhood are older, you're going to get valued at the price of an older home, which could work in your benefit. I would never use that for like a reason, but it's one of the added benefits if you do live in an older place. And also, while we're on that, if you live in Temple already and you want to protest your property taxes, reach out to me. I'm giving out comps. I'll do it for free. I'll walk you through the whole process. All right, let's keep going. All right, first, before we keep going, I'm going to break these down. You gotta pay some taxes for college. You gotta pay some taxes for the school district. You gotta pay some taxes for every little thing, and it ends up being about, it ends up being about 2.35%. So on a $300,000 home, that's like a little bit over $7,000. But here is a quick tip. If this is your primary residence, Texas gives you a $140,000 exemption on your school district taxes. On a $300,000 home, your taxes are going to drop from $3,411 to around $1,819. That's $100 per month you pay less in taxes. So super important to file your homestead exemption on the day that you close or the day right after. It will save you money. All right, quick tip for investors. Listen, if you are an investor, you don't get any of that. You're gonna get the full $7,000 tax bill. Now, that's another reason I don't even like $300,000 for an investment property is too much for Temple, Texas if it's a single family. For single family homes, quick tip, we're gonna be under 225. You can get a great property, turnkey, ready to go, newer, appreciation, or you can get a $140,000 property that maybe needs a little bit of work. The taxes are gonna be a lot lower on these lower price properties, and that's part of the reason that it works so well. And it's also a reason why Temple is a great market for a first-time home buyer. Last thing on taxes, listen, you should protest your property taxes every single year. I help people do it every single year, and they almost always get the reduction in appraised value, which saves some money, you know? Some people save a lot of money, some people don't, but always protest them. They probably will just give it to you by protesting, because they don't want to deal with it. Insurance. So Temple has had a lot of storms here in the past 3 years. We had a tornado, then after that we had a bunch of hailstorms, and then after that we had like a windstorm. It wasn't exactly a tornado, but I know a lot of fences got knocked down. So the insurance has gone up. It's a long story. My insurance went up to like $3,300 per year because I'm just lazy and I should have trimmed my trees. But I've been seeing around $2,500 per year on more expensive homes, but I always say $150 to $200 per month. So around $2,000 to $2,400 per year in Temple. I don't know, I'm not an insurance expert, so I don't know if that is for like all of Texas or not. If you're from another part in Texas, let me know if I'm accurate on the insurance. In fact, I'll tell you what my stuff is. On the electric bill, Energy Ogre. You want to get set up with Energy Ogre. $10 per month. And they always are looking for the best plan. They'll get you on the promotional rate on one company, then whenever that one's done, they'll drop it. They'll put you on another one. It's their whole business. It's $10 a month. I had all of my investment homes on there. I had my own home on there, and it was great. Right now, my bill is super high. Like the last one I paid was $280. I'd say for if you have a normal electric bill, it's gonna be in the summertime or in the winter, you can easily get above $200 on a 1,600 square foot home. And I would budget between $175 and $250. With also the electric rates are super high right now as well. So that's another factor. If you're in a smaller 2-1, around $125 to $175, which is what I had for my midterm rental, and I paid the electric, and that's about what it was, about like Sometimes it was 100, sometimes it went all the way up to like 175, but it was never too crazy. Water, I think everybody's gonna have around the same. I've had the same water bill for like 3 years now, like $87 or something like that. The last one I got was $90. I think maybe it's cheaper than some places, maybe it's more expensive. I don't know what other water bills are, but that's not a huge cost. Listen, if you're thinking about moving to Temple, that's not gonna be what brings you here. It's gonna be the kind of outlook as a whole on your financial situation. You can get, it's a lot cheaper to live here than in Austin. So is Temple, Texas affordable? Well, whenever you compare it to Austin, Dallas, or the rest of the country in general, it's very affordable, but you still have those things to look out for. The property taxes, the insurance, stuff that you may not even think about. So listen, if you are planning on moving to Temple for Baylor Scott White, for the military, for just a lower cost of living, please reach out to me. I'll get you set up. If you like this budget stuff, I'll get you set up with a comparison table of what it costs to live in your current city versus what it'll cost to live in Temple. I will get you the full relocation guide. You're going to get all of the information that you need for a smooth relocation to Temple, Texas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please reach out to me. Comment down below costs. I'm gonna get you all set up. Listen, I'm helping buyers just like you every single day. You can call me, you can text me, you can email me. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Let's get it.